Well, Mad Max Fury Road has been killing it at the movies, and many people have been buzzing about the strong women in this movie.
They are. They're amazing. And Jim Ferguson actually got a chance to chat with two of them. Jim, that's cool.
Yeah, it is. It really is cool, and I'll tell you about them in a second. But we've already had George Miller, we had Tom Hardy, we had Charlize, Nicholas Hoult, and now the two ladies are just both beautiful. One is Rosie Whitley from Great Britain. She's a supermodel, Coke Life. She's going to be the, Victoria's Secret. You've seen her a million times. Harper Magazine.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's beautiful. And the other lady, Abby Lee, who's a supermodel from Australia, who's just kind of getting started. But that scene with all of Immortan Joe's wives, there's about 6 of them. Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Very
They're just
beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Now, just quickly, Rosie's character is splendid. She's the leader. And Abby's character is Dag. She's the funny one, the comic relief. Here are the two beautiful supermodels.
All right.
Would you both agree with me that in this world of Mad Max, some of the most important things would be water, oil, and the wives?
Yeah, I think that's what, it's interesting with the wives because, you see in this movie how important they are to the Immortan Joe. I mean, we are his breeding stock. He's held us captive for, our whole lives for us to be his breeding stock, for us to give him a healthy heir to his, throne, essentially. My character is pregnant with his first heir, and, we see the journey that she goes on, the conflict she feels through, carrying his child. Does she love it? Those natural feelings that women have when they're pregnant. But she doesn't have much regard for it at the same time, and that's why many of her actions through the film are kind of reckless.
And yet your character is a leader.
Yeah, I
of
think,
this group, of the
well,
wives.
It's, I definitely always felt that my character would be more maternal over the other wives because she's pregnant, and I always felt like maybe she was the eldest of them all, but I feel like everybody was a leader in their own way. I mean, each one of our characters have their own strengths
Played an important
and
role,
weaknesses.
yeah. And Abby, what about Daggy?
The Dag.
The
Daggy.
Daggy, the Dag.
Yeah, I mean, she's an odd character because she's very she's almost ethereal. She has like her head in the sky a little bit, and she also adds a comic relief, but at the same time she's super aware of what's going on and very observant, and also very into just getting in there. She's not afraid. She's fearless. I had a lot of fun playing her.
You did enjoy playing her?
Oh yeah. Because I was so free, because she's, the term Dag is an endearing term for someone who's slightly awkward, someone who's a little bit left of center. So because she's the oddball of the bunch, it really meant that in terms of how I responded to things, I was very free with how I was able to respond.
I loved your character.
Thank you.
I just have a minute left. I was going to ask you, did the rehearsals help you much? I know you rehearsed for this for quite a few weeks in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, we actually rehearsed in Namibia once. We flew to Namibia about 3 weeks before principal photography started, and we were thrown into an intense rehearsal period where we worked with movement specialists, we worked with dialect coaches, acting coaches. Eva Ensler, who wrote the Vagina Monologues, came in to help us explore our characters, and for me that was the most exciting part of this film, really.
She looks so different than in the movie.
Doesn't she?
Yeah.
And Abby had dark hair in the movie. But anyhow, surprisingly, George Clooney's Tomorrowland is #1 at the box office. And as Alex, as you just said, a very weak weekend.
Yeah, it was.
At the box office, yeah.
I heard that Tomorrowland made only 30 mil. And it cost like 180 million to make that.
To make that movie, yeah. Now, the good news for Mad Max fans, it's doing great worldwide. 221 mil. Already, and it's going to have a long life, I'm sure.
Oh, our theater was packed.
Speaking of George Clooney, I know, he is amazing.
He is.
And, this Tomorrowland, everything he does, he's an actor's actor. He's a great guy. One of my favorite interviews with him was a few years ago for a movie he made called Leatherhead, where he plays a pro football player in the 1920s. We're going to have George talk to me about that movie on Friday. You looking forward to it?
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's some people's
George
their favorite.
Clooney fans?
Oh
Friday.
yeah, women
That's
and then
for
people that
you.
love that movie. They're all going to be looking forward to that interview.
I know Lee is one of our camera people here.
Lee, you like some George Clooney?
He wanted me to bring George
She
in
says
here.
yes.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Jim. We're going to look forward to that look back with George Clooney.
Always a pleasure talking to you
Thank you,
guys.
Jim.
Thank you.
Thank you.